So a site owner wishing to maximize revenue for themselves might in some cases seek to make an exclusive arrangement with a single network operators, or to exclude one or two or more operators for that matter. Regulators need to consider how they might identify any competition concerns and how they respond proportionately. Providing a prior indication of the likely response to such situations might help to discourage any anti-competitive behavior in the first place. Now, the exclusive or discriminatory site access is not a general problem in itself, but rather one that may arise in particular cases. Site owners will typically have incentives to make sites accessible to all networks in order to maximize their revenues. However, in certain cases, it's possible that a site owner might obtain greater revenue by limiting the number of network operators at its site, rather than accepting all interested parties. In the most extreme case, this might be an exclusive access arrangement, but there are other possibilities. For example, there might be 4 competing mobile network operators, but the site owner might make only 3 or less have access arrangements available. There would then be competition amongst the mobile network operators to avoid being the one that's excluded from the site. So any impact on downstream competition is likely to come from small sites, as only a small proportion of consumers will be affected by the availability of services at that location. Regulators need to be primarily concerned about large pivotal sites or collections of sites under common control, where access affects the perceived quality of mobile services for consumers. For example, access to groups of small sites across a city, property companies that own a portfolio of sites, street lamps, or at major transport hubs where there may be important competitive differentiators for the mobile network operators. These might meet the conditions necessary for the site owner to have an incentive to deal with a subset of network of operators or only just one. Another example might be a large collection of sites such as a chain of shopping malls. These will be incentivized to restrict the number of mobile network operators to benefit themselves from a revenue perspective.